Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me at Lightning Bolt Moment Tarot. You're with Laura, and I'd just like to take a few moments to welcome you and let you know that this is always a very safe space where you're always very welcome, and I'll do my best to provide you with whatever messages and clarity that come through today for the reading. Just letting you know that it is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with everybody. I'll do my best to make sure I bring through the closest accuracy I can with whatever the cards are bringing forth for your reading. So please just take whatever resonates with you. Now, one card's already come out. I better shut up and let it get on with it, hey? They're like, stop talking, Laura. So we have the Emperor. Now, this could be the energy of a very masculine, stubborn, strong man who is very confident in his ability to possess worldly and monetary and control over his emotions and impulses. So this man is quite strong, not necessarily very emotionally available though. So I don't read genders in tarot, but I do read energies, and we could take that this is a masculine energy with all the qualities I've just mentioned. It may or may not be the significator of the reading, but if you do resonate with that, then perhaps it's to do with you, or it could be to do with your person. Let's just see what other cards. Okay, there's a decision that needs to be made here. The Two of Swords is about, that real internal mental struggle with being able to make a decision. There's that real deliberation. What do I do? What do I do? I can't seem to make that decision in haste. So I would just advise you to go away and really just take some time to think inwardly about what this decision is. Now let's try and get some more clarity and information on what kind of a decision are you facing at the moment. Right, now you've got the Ten of Wands as well, so there's a lot of tiredness regarding this situation. You've put a lot of not only mental energy into this, but you have, it's number 10, so you've completed a cycle. It's come to an end and you are feeling, physically worn, I would say. Sorry, the cards are all coming out in a bit of a clump. And by the way, please do like and subscribe and or comment down below if you like my content. That will just let me know what's actually resonating with you, so I can do my best to keep tailoring my readings for you. Okay, let's just see what, come on cards, what have you got for us today? What do we need to know? Okay, right. So we have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands. Okay, potential suitors, the energy of romance on a horse, and Page of Wands. We have some curiosity from a more younger person. It could be even to do with children. We'll just try and get a little bit more information on what are these cards telling us. Okay. Okay. Just coming out in clumps again. Okay, so right, we have the Eight of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. So here there's a little bit of you feeling quite restricted here, cut off, kind of, held back by your own thoughts. You're restricting yourself, but you're not necessarily stuck here. You can break free of that, but you just need to work through your mental process a little bit. Here you're holding on to some finances. You're holding on to something strongly. There's a little bit of financial insecurity there. And then we've got the Six of Wands, which is actually a victorious card, quite positive. You will get to a place where you do feel like you've achieved what you wanted to, but you've got to get through kind of mental battle with yourself, feeling restricted, and then worrying about your finances a little bit. All right, we also have the Knight of Swords. So potentially you've got two suitors that you need to make a decision over. Okay, that could be what is confusing you a little bit. I do apologize, these cards just keep coming out in clumps. Okay, one cards. Okay, we have Justice. This will be the the second major arcana in this reading. We had the Emperor first. Justice is all about balance. Could be that you're fighting to get balance and equality in this situation. Could to do with legal issues as well. And in a relationship sense, you are trying to you're trying to make a decision about which of the two options is going to create a more harmonious balance in your life. All right, so we've got another card just advising you to play the fool. You know, take a leap of faith in this situation. Perhaps, you know, go with more of an instinctual feeling, you know. Don't be too hard on yourself. I think the Eight of Swords is, you know, really showing, and the Two of Swords, you're just doing a lot of thinking, but you probably need to approach it from more of a childlike perspective, more of a curiosity. Yeah. And now let's see what other is on offer. So we've got, okay, the Ace of Pentacles. It's good financial new beginnings, and also to do with the relationship. We have the Two of Cups, so that's very important. So one of these suitors is going to be the Two of Cups here. It's going to provide you that emotional fulfillment and support of a very beautiful union. Okay, we have the karmic sign here of it being most likely a soulmate connection. Just sow the seeds now for what it is you really want in the relationship. Do the groundwork now. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you've got a little bit of work to do with planting those seeds. But once you do that, and when you check in with your intuition, the High Priestess, rely more on that. You know, try to go a little bit like take the leap of faith, like I mentioned here. You know, sow the seeds, and then check in with your intuition just about how you're feeling regarding the situation. You may then get a little bit caught up with possibly not being able to make that decision as easy as you wanted to. So we've kind of gone to the Hangman, and it can possibly refer to you needing to, needing to be on pause for a while, just so you can really get your head around, pardon the pun, the situation and see it from a different perspective, right? And then we've got you as the Seven of Wands here. So we've got two sevens that have just come out with the Seven of Pentacles. Now we've got the Seven of Wands. So yeah, you're going to get to a point where you feel like, okay, you got to do this the way you want to do it. Stand your ground. You've already got 6 wands behind you. You had the 6 of Wands earlier as well in the reading. And then you went up to the 7 there. Let's just try and get a little bit more of an outcome. So if you hold your ground, check in with your intuition, plant the seeds now. See things from a different perspective. That's all going to help you make your decision as to what to do and who to go for. So let's just pull some cards on, you know, the Knight of Swords. All right, we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So the Knight of Swords is going to bring out that really nurturing side of you. You're going to feel like you have a lot to give in this relationship, a lot of nurturing. Okay, so in the Knight of Swords, that will bring that quality out in you, which is important to know. What kind of qualities you're going to be bringing out with either suitor. All right, and then for the Knight of Cups, we have the Sun, and that's a really positive card. I'd say the Sun is, yeah, probably one of the overly positive cards you can get. Well, when I say overly, nothing's really overly, but yeah, that's a really beautiful card to get. So the Knight of Cups is going to then bring out your positivity, your expansion. There'll be lots of fun, brightness, all the qualities that the sun evokes. The only negatives I can see coming from either of these two cards, that the qualities they'll bring out in you, would be, here you might be more the nurturer and the provider, which may be a little bit unbalanced after some time. Or with the Sun, if you burn too brightly too quickly, you can get burnt. So pardon the pun. But with both of those suitors, that's pretty positive. So let's just get just the last little bit of information here. Okay, so we've got some good cards again. We have the Ten of Pentacles, which is pretty much the pinnacle of the family life and emotional fulfillment you can get. We have the Eight of Cups, which is kind of like the walking away card. So that one confuses me a little bit. I need to get a bit more clarity on that, because it juxtaposes the Ten of Cups that comes out after that, which is, that's really the really beautiful emotional fulfillment you want to get. So we got two tens here, which is really good in that sense. I didn't ask the question about which suitor matches those cards, but they're both tens. One provides you with the financial fulfillment, as well as the family life, the extended family and children and all that prospect possess. And then you've got the Ten of Cups here, which is about that emotional fulfillment, right? So they're really beautiful cards and very different. Okay, and then we have the King of Pentacles. So in that, you've got the matching, I guess this is to do with the Knight. Yeah, I have my answer now. I have my answer. Okay, just took a bit, sorry, to get work that out there. So because we pulled out the Queen of Pentacles when I was talking about the Knight of Swords earlier, that one relates to the King of Swords. So it'll be like matching counterparts here. So eventually the Knight will turn into the King to complement you as the Queen of Pentacles, which will then ultimately bring the family situation of the Pentacles together. Okay, and then we have, so that seems pretty smooth sailing, other than the Knight maybe coming in a little bit too strong, and you've got to kind of temper that down a little bit. Okay, and then we had the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups, which brings out the qualities of the Sun in you, which then gives you all of this amazing emotional fulfillment. As you can see, they're really connected here. That's, probably the highest emotional fulfillment you can get in a coupledom, okay? And then the only negative that I can see, and it may not even be a negative, is the walking away here, or the kind of like karmic decision to take a path away, or if just some time to yourself. You may need to do that in order to just, regain a sense of perspective and and what you want to do. So based on that card, I'm just going to pull one or two more. I just want to know, okay, so from that relationship with the Knight of Cups, and then there's that sort of like needing to reprieve and walk away. I just want to get a clarifying card on what would happen after that Eight of Cups for this relationship. What does the universe, the universal knowledge of higher power? Okay, so there is a transition and a possible move back to each other. So after that time, there will be a transition to move back. Could be that it's long distance and that you need to travel out to each other. But then there's that transition back. Okay, so I'm just going to pull one more card to get... Sorry, a whole clump of cards came out then. Okay. Just one more card there for just a little bit more clarification. All right, so we have the World, the Wheel of Fortune. So basically, that is a very positive card, and that is say that anything's quite possible here. So I think I might have maxed out my asking ability of the cards tonight, and they've sort of said, yeah, we're going to give you the Wheel of Fortune because this is, you know, the highest positive card you can really get in terms of things looking up, and it, you know, yeah, positive. So this is your reading for today. I hope that it's been helpful to provide you some clarity. It's a big yes, it's a go ahead. And I think from what I've told you, you just really need to check in with yourself and make that decision. You know, that decision, be the Emperor. I believe that the feeling at the beginning is the Emperor is you, and you need to make that decision. You need to be strong, sitting on your throne, really use the power of the Emperor to make that bold decision, right? So make that decision, you know, and then you're going to be able to really choose one of these paths because they're both actually quite good. But it'll be up to you what you feel that, you know, would suit you best. Okay, so the affirmation for today's reading is, I will be pursued by two knights, and it's up to me to choose the one that fits me best. Okay, thank you everyone, and see you next reading. Bye.